Alright, this is so funny. Everyone's lined up beside him. I love this. General Marcus Jonathan. That seems so weird. Jonathan is the last name instead of Jonathan Marcus, but everyone's just lined up here. I'm gonna line up right. Oh, you're facing the wrong way there. Everyone's lined up. I like how this just happened. Look at this. Line up. So, here's what we know about the buff. Here's what we know about Storm Rend, as they call it. It is the exact same as Rend, right? You have the 15% attack speed, 300 health, like 10 or 15 mana per 5. And here's the thing. There's no cooldown. And here's the other thing. It's an instant drop, right? So it drops instantly, whereas with Rend, you have a 6-second timer, 15 seconds-ish for, you know, head buff, heart is 50 seconds. So how do you get it? You go to Upper Blackrock Spire, you kill Rend, and it drops Rend head. Only one person can get it, and the head starts a quest. Yeah, Van Cleef. So you kill Van Cleef, you get a head. You kill Rend, you get a head. That starts the quest, right? Except, whereas with Van Cleef, apparently he can drop 5 heads. Rend only drops 1 head, and it starts a quest. That quest, you give it to Marcus Jonathan, and instantly it drops the Might of Stormwind buff. And so in order for a horde to get it, they have to be in Stormwind, mind controlled, and then it drops. There's no heads up. There's no cooldown. How did people just find about this new Rend after 5 years is the question? Because it just happened on Tuesday. They just added it to the game. It was just added to the game. It was a SOD thing. A lot of SOD stuff leaked into Era. Rank 1, Rain of Fire, instant cast for Warlocks. A couple runes made its way into the game. That stuff is slowly getting removed. But Rend is intentional. It can be griefed. Apparently, if you start the Oni attunement, Marcus Jonathan gets into a bit of a roleplay thing. And you can't talk to him, right? Remember here where the dude walks here, and he talks to Jonathan Marcus guy? You can't hand the question when that happens. And so there are people who have been like starting the quest and then not doing it, and they can keep it in a perpetual loop where you cannot hand this buff in. But yeah, that's basically everything we know about the buff. You can only loot 1 per Upper Blackrock Spire, but a geared group could clear it in 15-20 minutes. So only one person gets it. You don't get a reward other than the buff. There's not like you get another Blackhand's Breath or anything. And yeah. And people are unhappy that they didn't let us know. Why not communicate? Huh, Blizzard devs? Why not say, vote. Classic Era, we're giving Alliance Rend to Season of Discovery. Do you want it or not? Is it repeatable by the same player? No. Once a quest is handed in, you know, you can't repeat it. So the cool thing is that, and yeah, they're calling it Storm Rend. I like it. Storm Wind, Storm Rend. So there's no cooldown. It has dropped back to back, but people mostly are okay with it, but they're not happy that it was a sudden surprise. So yeah, that's what we know about Storm Rend, as they're calling it.
He kills unbooners anyway.
I wasn't paying attention, but the buff just dropped. Alright, I gotta log off here.
Drop one.
Yeah, we gotta protect the.
Oh my gosh.
Click this, I'll drop. I'm giving lead to Saber in a second, once the summon goes out. I'm not going to drop until I see Al get here, so the summon actually works. And then we just got to get Perk back in the spot. Standing around outside instance.
Miles, do you have loot set up? I gave you.
If you enjoyed the video, drop me a sub and a comment. Catch me live on my Twitch channel, Dwarf Lord TV, to connect with me, or say hi to me in game on any of my characters. Dwarf Lord out.